Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. It's Sunday morning. It is pouring with rain outside. I promised my daughter, or my daughter promised me, whichever way you want to look at it, that we would go for a ride today, and we were going to go to Brighton and back. Yes, boys and girls, 100 miles, which was going to be her first century ride. But she's in bed and I'm in the garage about to make a video because it is miserable weather and not the right day for your first century ride. So what are we doing today? We're doing an unboxing. So what is in Julian's big box? This is quite a big box as it happens, and it may take me a little time to open the big box. Let me just look at that. Look, single-use packaging. Do not put this over your head, boys and girls. If you want to give this to your children, or you have grandparents who would enjoy it, the thing to do is to pop it. See, it's called popping wrap, and in the States it's called grandpa pop or grand pop wrap, because you can give it to your grandparents and they can pop the bubbles and it will entertain them for hours. But unfortunately I'm not in that position. So what have we got in the box? What has Julian got in his box? I'm going to show you that. The label is on the other side. You can't see the label. I can see the label. Oh, it's upside down. I can see the label, but you can't see the label. There's a piece of paper. Let's get rid of that. Single-use paper. Here is some, are they bolts? They could be bolts. Yes, they are bolts. I'm going to chuck them over there. I'm not going to chuck them behind me because I probably don't want to lose them. There's another box here. It's got a label on it. You can't see the label. I can see the label. And it looks a bit complicated, so I'll put that over there. Here's another box. You can't see that either. That looks quite complicated, so I'll put that over there. I'll put that box over there. Like that. I'm going to take this box out and I'm going to show you what it is. Ta-da! Can you see that? Can you see that? Is that... You see, the thing is, when I look at the screen, of course, this is reversed. So I look at that and I think, I can't read that, but you can read that because you're seeing it the right way up. This is one of the amazing things about science. And I'll put that box there, and I'll take this box out and I'll put that box there. So you say, all right, Julian, all right, stop messing about. You know what it is. It's a tailfin. What is a tailfin? A tailfin is a backpacker's wet dream. Actually, that's not. That doesn't sound very nice, does it? A backpacker's dream for carrying your stuff. Now, before I get into the unboxing, I want to say that I ordered this on August the 4th, which is almost exactly 2 months ago. And when I placed the order, I got a return email saying the shipping date was August the 31st because they don't keep large amounts of it in stock. And I thought, well, that's okay. I'll get it at the beginning of September and I'll plan some fabulous bike packing trips. I had a plan to go across the Gobi Desert, which is it in China? Might be in China. I planned to go across the Atacama Desert, which is in Chile. I plan to go across the Desert of Skye, which is an island off the coast of Scotland, owned by the Skye, now Ineos, cycling team, where they do a lot of their training. So I planned these various bikepacking trips because, as you know, folks, I am a big bike packer. And then I got an email saying it's been delayed. Sorry, you can cancel if you want. And I thought, no, I'll hang on. And then I got another email about a week later saying, sorry, it's been delayed again. You can cancel if you want. And I thought, no, I'll hang on. I'll place the order now. I want this damn thing. And then I got another email saying it's been delayed again. And I was getting a little bit irritated by this time because the email said, factory in Taiwan is overworked. Well, I don't know why. When you get kind of one of those types of email, you then read it out or recount it in a kind of silly voice. But that, I mean, emails aren't written in a voice, are they? Emails are just emails. So the email said, factory in Taiwan is overworked and they are a bit behind on the production. And you thought, okay, well then when you get a couple of these. When I ran a business, yes folks, I did run a business, fairly successfully, not always successfully, but that's another story. Occasionally, and it was an employment agency for part of the time, and occasionally the temps would phone up and I'd say, I haven't been paid. And one of the staff, one of the managers would say, oh, that's an accounts department fault. And I would say to them, look, never blame another part of the company for something that's gone wrong. Anything done by a part of the company is done by the company. So apologise for the delay. Don't try and shift the blame onto somebody else. So, I mean, I'm not complaining about the emails. They were very apologetic. They gave me the chance to cancel. They said, sorry, we know it, letting people down, etc., etc. So I'm just making the point. It's not a direct criticism of Tailfin. I appreciate they have these kind of problems. But the reason, I suppose, I'm complaining so much, it is now, the beginning of October, the weather is fucking dreadful. As you know, I'm a fair weather cyclist. So the chances of this very expensive Tailfin gear coming within a sniff of a bikepacking trip for the foreseeable, as they say, for the foreseeable, is vanishingly slim and getting slimmer by the minute. But you're not interested in that. You want me to open the box. So let's open the box. And here, more plastic. But you can't. So shall I chuck that? Whoa! I'll chuck it over there. How's that? I don't want to lose the box because there are occasions, and this has happened to me recently on a Tatico pump, and you can see a video of that. There isn't a link to it up there. There isn't a link to it up there. In fact, there isn't a link to it anywhere, but it's on my channel. And in order to get this Tatico pump out of the box, I had to damage the box, which they don't like you doing when you return things. But if you can't get the thing out without damaging the box, you're rather stuffed. So let's take this out. I've got no clue what this is. I'm going to take it out gently if I can. You always know, by the way, when Julian does an unboxing, you always know that Julian's doing genuine unboxing because he sometimes struggles to unbox. I think other YouTubers, maybe more popular than me, not sure, I think other YouTubers do a rehearsal unboxing. So they get the box, they unbox it, and they check that everything runs smoothly, and then they seal it all back up again, and then they do the real video, and that's what they post. But with Julian's videos are real videos. Everything Julian says. Why am I talking about myself in the third person? Have you noticed? I was watching Trump's video message from his hospital bed, and I mean he does this all the time, and I'm not sure if he has a right to do it in the same way that the Queen has it. This is enshrined in law, by the way. It was an Act of Parliament in 1674 that the King or the Queen was entitled to refer to themselves as we. So you may have noticed that our Queen, and I say our Queen because a lot of my viewers are from the United States, and of course not your Queen. Our Queen says we have done this. We are not amused. That's what Queen Victoria used to say. And Trump, as you'll notice, refers to himself as we. We are feeling better. We are receiving great medical care. But that's by the by. This, more single-use. It's not necessarily single-use packaging, and this isn't bubble wrap, is it? Oh, well, yes, it is. No, it's little bubble wrap. It's look, this is bubble wrap for little children. The previous bubble wrap with the big popping bubbles, that was for grandparents. This is for little children because they're little popping bubbles. So it's wrong to say that this is single-use plastic, because I can reuse this plastic and probably will. So I'll chuck it over there, and that goes on the reuse plastic pile. I have a separate pile for single-use plastic. This, which is very light, isn't it? This is This is carbon, as I'm sure you know. I do like that carbon weave. My friend Simon has a time bicycle where you can see the exposed carbon weave. I also have a time bicycle, but you can't see the weaving quite the same way, which is always rankled a little bit. Simon has a nicer bike than me. It's a good mate of mine, Simon. So I'm not complaining about Simon. It just it just rankles. This I'm not going to spend ages putting this on the bike, because I don't. Well, I sometimes do those kind of videos, but there are other videos about the Tailfin that are probably better than mine. But we'll show you how to put it on the bike, and you can get the instructions. I mean, you don't have to look up. You don't have to look up everything on YouTube. You know, I'm not sure how to turn this light on. I know. I'll look at a YouTube video about how to operate a light switch. So anyway, that goes. Well, it goes on the bike, I suppose. This. I'll retrieve this box, which I chucked over there rather foolishly, and let's see what's in here. More! Good Lord. I shouldn't blaspheme, by the way. You'll notice that, or you will have noticed, that Trump said that the medicine he was receiving was a miracle, miracles from God, which does rather make you think that the scientists are thinking, well, why the fuck are we spending all our time trying to find vaccines and medicine to cure coronavirus? Why don't we just wait and we'll get an Amazon package? That's it. Amazon now delivers miracles from God. You may not know this. It's called Amazon Prime 2, and you have to have been an Amazon. Hope I haven't broken anything. You have to have been an Amazon customer for a number of years. I've been an Amazon customer since the very beginning, obviously. And Prime 2 allows you to receive everything that Amazon does. In other words, everything in the whole world, including rainforests. Plus you get miracles from God, and if you pay a little bit extra you get same-day delivery. So it makes you wonder, has Trump got Amazon Prime 4, where you not only get all the normal stuff from Amazon, including rainforests, but you get miracle drugs and you get same-day delivery. And if you Amazon 5, that's not been released yet, but Amazon 5 gives you drone delivery of miracle drugs direct from God, direct into your veins. So that's a real step forward. This, I think, getting back to this. This, I think, goes round your seat post, right? Also carbon, very nice carbon. So that's that. Don't want to lose that kind of strappy thing. That's is that single use? No, that's double use plastic. So that needs to go on the double use plastic small popping bubble wrap pile. Box. Keep the box safely in case I need to return it. This box is a little bit heavier, and I suspect. Yeah, I can see this. You can't see this. You're thinking, why is he looking so happy? We can't see that. This is this, folks, because the Tailfin system. If you don't know, there is a YouTube video about it, so you're not going to learn anything from me. The Tailfin system is a bag. This is a bag, folks. Like somewhere. The Tailfin system is a bag. This is the bag, and the rack. And what I showed you earlier, those various bits of carbon. This is not carbon, by the way. What I showed you earlier, those various bits of carbon, are the rack system, and this is the bag, right? You should not put this bag over your head, but if I just put this bag over my head just like that, right? That gives you a rough idea of how big it is, because my head fits in the bag. So there you have it, the Tailfin system made up of the rack and the bag. I'm going to, assuming I can, and I do sometimes have trouble with this, as some of you may have seen, I'm going to mount it. I'm going to mount it on my Fairlight Seacan bike packing bag, and then I'll come back and do a quick kind of follow-up, not follow-up, but a quick kind of end to this video that will show you what it looks like on the bike. So don't go away, maybe a little bit of time, and you can keep the video running if you want. You won't see anything, but see you in a bit. See you in a bit. Well, here is the Tailfin bag attached to the bike, and it took me a while to attach it. I'm okay at this kind of stuff. I can follow instructions. I will say, Tailfin, though, there's no instructions in the box. You can go onto their website and it gives you instructions on that. But I think if you sell something like this, there really ought to be instructions in the box. But anyway, I managed to fit it. There it is. Here is the bag. I'm holding it up like that. I appreciate you can't see my face, but you're more interested in seeing the bag. It's a black bag. It's quite a big black bag, and from what I have seen in other videos, you can pack it up and then you tamp it down. Now obviously it's quite a big bag, and there's only a couple of things that I need to put into it, one of which is my toothbrush. So I'll put my toothbrush in like that. There, I've put in my toothbrush. The other thing is my American Express card here, which I won't show you too closely because I don't want you to see the number. So I'll put that in, and then I roll down the bag like this, and I do the straps up in some kind of way. I'm not quite sure how that is. I'll check the instructions, and there it is. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go bike packing. I've got a bike packing bag, I've got a Tailfin bag, I've got a toothbrush, I've got an American Express card, I've got some bookings for 5-star hotels, and I'm good to go, folks. Not going to go now, obviously, because it's pouring with rain, but when the weather gets a bit better, that's it. I'm off to search for Lake Me. So if there is a hotel on the shores of Lake Me, I'll be staying here, and I'm going to have a wonderful time, and I'll send you all a postcard, might even make a video. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.